he'll be all right. And that being said, over here, Roger getting clicked down. Looks like they're going to be happy to take down the courier instead, because it is, of course, the Ring of Hell. And is he going to get a kill here, too? Oh, the dream for Dream.
It really is. And at first, I was like, like, what the? Is he's going to get distracted by this?
Over here on Iceberg, it's the Arcane. It's going to be poking away here on Snako. Going to go for the Dream Coil as well. Looking for the stop. Nice silence, though, from Iceberg. Waiting patiently. It is a little telegraph. It's going to just poke forward here. Needs another click or two, and down goes Snako.
Not a huge net worth advantage from that kill, but it fights to death anymore. So small trades like that are excellent. There's second Dragon Knight ulti.
Yeah, and the pressure's on this tower. It's not going to be lasting for very long. I don't think they're going to be able to do much of anything here to no one. But see the wrap around here coming out from Merchant. The teleports are coming out. Nice cookie coming out from Roger. As they go and use the Stampede, they'll be able to stun up the puck. Turning right back around again. The Dream Coil. Perhaps the Dragon Knight has gone a little bit too far here, as he'll also join in, and down will go the Dragon Knight. But looks like the tower was taken down in the process.
Yep, Snako moved forward and punched it, but still effective, and now 2 points back for Glaives. So he should be able to clear waves decently here. Getting some damage in a tide. He's got a hood, but...
No, I mean, you've got a double damage on no one. You've got so much damage here. I don't think you survive this. Dream will find himself another kill, and the pressure is on this top tower.
And so with DK being here, he can pressure the tower. Luna can help if he wants to, but he's also got Mask of Madness finished. It's flying out right now. And now the Ocean Heart, so he's going to be really happy for jungling purposes here. Sitting, waiting to come forward. Just going to clear the wave most likely, and we'll see if they stick around and finish this tower.
Looks like they're going to try to make a play. Afterlife, the cookie hop. They've got the little shredder, the root into play. Stomp does come out, but he's very tanky, and you can't run away from this. He finds the kill on Roger, but does eventually get slain by Iceberg.
Centaur is balanced, guys. It only took 4 heroes to kill him. And they need an advantage, and then pressuring towers and making it scary for the enemy team to ravage into her because she's got BKB. That's the value of Luna. It is not like taking an even team fight and like just picking off heroes. But killing enemy heroes at the start of the fight is huge.
Ooh, smoke on smoke action. All right, the jump immediately over on Luna. She's trying to just dodge around. Knows that she's probably not going to survive this, so will fall, but they'll find the kill and always want to fly over in the back lines. No one is just chasing after Roger here, who has already used that cookie, so he is slowly just getting chipped down. And oh, look at that. The finger from downtown over there. My goodness.
That slow creep screwed him, and he walked right past it at aggro. That's 25% slow. Gave him time to catch up. I'm just gonna be mad about that one. But yeah, Luna died instantly. Obviously,
Iceberg?
Grab, but
Merchant has found himself a puck here hiding in the side, but I'm pretty sure he should be absolutely fine. The Earth Splitter does get used, though. So get the silence. No one on the hunt. Searching for this puck. They do have the Astral Spirit. It's going to try to teleport away. I don't think they're going to be able to cancel in time.
That was really close a couple times, actually.
Lots. Power Ranger TP's coming out immediately as Roger gets spotted here by no one. Rest of the team, they've got this lockdown for sure. Roger's not able to do anything but just sit there and die.
Yeah. Might seem like a little bit of overkill, but they don't know how many team enemies are going to be there, and they're trying to force the issue with their gold advantage. Pressuring towards the tier 2 tower, which is going to force Isblanco Gambit to potentially react themselves. Both jungle's a little bit scary.
And every time I hear this Luna use her taunt, it just makes me think of Sir Action Slacks. It sounds like he's the one making the meowing noise.
Very similar tone, yes.
I know, right?
I can see why you're confused, yeah.
Bottom lane, though, Afterlife hopping forward. They're going to miss that Earth Spike on the Oracle here, but they're not going to miss the finger. So that's another finger stack going over for the Lion. And will force the side of Na'Vi a bit back here as they do smoke up, hoping to catch stragglers, hoping to find anyone. And again, it is just Ramses, but I guess they've decided they've had enough of his just taunting around. And he's so tanky as all of the team having to show up for the most part here. They get the stop, the sleep, they hit everything on Ramses, and eventually no one will get the kill.
Took a lot, but they got him. That's with Eldertine in melee range, by the way, so he was losing almost all of his base armor and base magic resistance, and he still tanked a lot of damage. Having Solar Crest, Dragon Scale Phase, whose Soul Ring really helps out a lot in that circumstance. But they finally get a big pick off. He didn't want to Ravage, it wasn't going to save his life anyways, and they finally get an opportunity to take Roche without having to worry about their opponents showing up.
Yeah, that is the one hero on the side of the enemy team that you don't want wandering over to that Roche pit, so will happily clean up this Roshan, get some immortality online, and probably go for another objective. Lincoln's completed for
this
block
is
2.
popular and valuable, and he went lots of Lucent Beam cooldown, so I assume he's going to get it later. It does the 2 attacks off of the Lucent Beam target, so it helps you, even with a right-click build, accelerate. Puts him in a good position. Deso's up on B2, so this would be a decent time for Navi to fight.
Yeah, well, they're gonna initiate again on Ramsey. The follow-up though from Iceberg as they manage to, they just absolutely blow up Immersion as all of their ultimates just getting tossed out over here. So not looking great. The buyback now from the Lion. No one had jumped into the back lines. They still have that Lincoln's online. And the Luna is just ticking down with all this damage over on the side. Cookie Hop going forward is gonna be enough to save all. Yes, it is. He's going to be fine as they go right back in. That Aegis will indeed get popped. No one though, still alive, still chasing after them here. Has his attention now over here on that Snapfire. Afterlife will follow up. The Lucent Beam from Dream will clean up. But they did force a buyback out of Immersion during all of that. And again, you know, jumping on the Tidehunter.
Yeah, really good usage there by the Oracle to protect without having to use his ulti.
Initiation again. Cookie Hop not going to save them as Immersion gets another stack. It dropped the splitter as they find the pick off over on Immersion, and the jump forward here from Afterlife is able to take down Iceberg. Now they're still chasing after Ramses as the BKBs were popped over here on the side of no one, and of course V-Tune, who just wants to get out. They don't have any way to cancel it, but this is not looking great now for Roger and Ramses as they are left behind, and Roger just a little bit too squishy. So eventually, are they gonna just oh no, he's got the Glimmer Cape. He's actually gonna survive, but it's not looking as promising for Ramses, although they're using everything in the kitchen sink to try to take him down. But look at this boy, he is so tanky. They'll even go and just use the Oracle ultimate to try to keep him alive, and perhaps no one has gone just a bit too far because they will be able to take him out. And they're gonna try to re-engage here. Ravage, of course, gonna be up in a couple seconds. This is a good stop here from Afterlife. Okay, that time Ramses is not gonna be protected as he does get blown up by the Eclipse. They're still thinking about going in though. V-Tune making his way forward. Sees Saneko, has that Deso online. Lucent Beam will buy a little bit more time. Saneko trying to just teleport out. He is going to get rooted into place, and who's going to get nuked down by Always Want to Fly.
Really well done with the Fortune Sun anticipating this. Puts on his ally. He gets the easy route as a result. And not terrible in his boots right now. If he gets initiated on at all by PA, there's a really good chance that you get a kill even without having to pop BKB.
Some movement over here in the mid lane. Looks like they'll initiate on the Snapfire. The Stampede that gets used. The jump forward from Afterlife is going for the double edge. It buys just a little bit more time thanks to the Oracle, but over on the back line, they find Always Want to Fly. So there's not going to be an Oracle available for this fight. So it looks like the rest of Na'Vi is on the back foot.
With these right clicks, but DK also hit the Oracle. Hitting the back line is a great thing to do if the guy you first initiate on is busy. But now with smoke in a live game, they're going to find Centaur.
And they will indeed. He snaps that coil, and there's a lot of negative armor coming out as Roger will be able to get his revenge here on Afterlife.
That's pretty YOLO, actually. I mean, they didn't have very good vision in the area, and he goes to take the shrine, just really expecting the enemy team to be somewhere else on the map. And
it's a vision game here. Ramses, though, there's the break. They'll open up. Follow up with a nice Earth Spike. And again, he's just so tanky. They get the stomp off. They also get the Earth Splitter, but...
yeah, Fate's Edict came out instantly to protect him from any magic damage fall. Break again.
Another break again. They want to go in on this, though. It's just the battle of the tanky boys right now. All right, they'll finally go and they'll use the Oracle ulti because they used the BK... or not the BKB. What did they use there?
He did use BKB and DK, yeah.
He did use the BKB. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but Oracle ulti on cooldown for 80 seconds. This is an okay window. You could also argue there's a little timer where BKB comes back up, but they're looking for the fight. They've got MKB ready. They don't have Satanic just yet, but...
all right, there it is. They follow up. They had a beautiful Dream coil, but they've also got the Eclipse coming out from Dream now as V-Tune and Dream just trying to fight each other, and they're not really finding success. Oh, the Ravage just barely clipping two of them. The Cookie Hop forward. They do manage to take down Dream. Ash coming out as well over onto Afterlife. He tries to get the stomp, but it's not enough to save his life as the gem does indeed get just picked up again over here as Iceberg fell during all of that.
Huge plays by Navi. I mean, Always Want to Fly just made that so difficult for AS1 to Gambit. Despite them breaking the Tidehunter, every single time that he got gone on, they slapped Fate's Edict down, and then now there's just no magic damage follow-up. Here's the second break that we see. Instant Fate's Edict is going to make all this extra damage weaker. Puck gets a great silence, and V-Tune dives to DK, knowing he doesn't have BKB.
Protect her a little bit. Lotus Orb is placed over onto V-Tune. It's rooted into place, though, as all the other TVs... oh, my goodness. All right. You know, we talked about Centaur looking tanky, but he doesn't look tanky at all when that comes down. Obviously, the stomp, the earth spike, Dream Coil gets used over on the Luna. She's being held off to the side as the jump forward over here from V-Tune. Just leashed up, and there's a decent amount of damage, but they've got the Oracle to just keep him alive and healthy. The Ravage comes out, Dream goes down, but they are going to buy back these Mortimer Kisses, just landing right square over onto Snako. As they jump into the back line, though, they find always want to fly. The cookie up forward, though, oh my goodness, no one is just ripped to shreds, as now V-Tune's just running over here, over at the Luna, over at the line. It's a good sleep, it's a good stomp, but can they do anything else beyond this? They bought back on so many heroes and they're just losing them. The Aegis finally goes down, but then so does Dream. Ramsey's just running at him with their face. The cookie hop forward, just a little bit too far forward over here. Not going to be able to go land on no one, but look at V2. Look at these daggers. Look at this damage, this negative armor. The GG gets called. And the V looking very, very strong here. And unfortunately, the Luna still not finding success here.
That was great success for PA, though, I gotta say. I was a little bit unsure about the Battle Fury, but I think Navi did such a good job with their other 4 heroes to buy time for PA to become the carry that we've all seen her be.